What's going on, man? This Chaotic South Hollis, Chaotic South TJ, and we here rocking with the push-up of Bunny Vision.
What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy Bunny Vision, man, and we back on the push-up, man. We got Chaotic South and Chaotic South Exotics TJ in the building right now, man. What's good, fellas? Everything good, man. Hey, I'm happy to have y'all boys on the show today, man. I'm just gonna chop it up with y'all boys a few, man, and just learn about these bullies, man, and everything that you got going with these exotics, man. So shit, the first question, man, is, man, what made you start just breeding dogs, man?
Me personally, I don't breed dogs all my life, man. Ain't never been a time I ain't touched a dog or had a dog. Just when I got them, shit went to another level of trying to figure out what I can really do with them. Definitely getting on the internet and seeing the difference in the internet, what's going on and stuff like that. I did the dog thing, but it's just going to take it to a new level.
For sure. TJ, man, being one of the youngest breeders in South Carolina, man, how do you feel about just being in the dog game, and what made you just start breeding dogs?
Good, bro. Like, everybody really noticed me, you know, like, and when it really started me out, like, my first dog, man, he was in there with Diesel, and then he wasn't no bully or nothing, he was a rock roller, like, he was real aggressive, like, he wouldn't let nobody feed him but me and my brothers, like, if he didn't know you, like, he was a go, like, he was striking, but then I had got my wet shoe, my first bully, she allowed to try, like, she micro, really on the American bully side, but she real smart, got the body, that's my first dog ever. I just produced a litter out of her, yeah, what's going on?
For sure, man. Chaotic South, man. So, man, just like you said, man, you've been dealing with dogs most of your life, man. Where do you see your camp going in the next 4 to 5 years?
Honestly, I don't know, it took it slow, took everything how it comes, but I really see it knowing what I know now, knowing what I'm doing, coming how I'm coming, even coming how me and little brother coming how, like, it ain't no stopping it, so I can't tell you what it's gonna be because I know it, like, I see it, like, it's gonna be there, like, ain't no cut, no slack, everything now is, everything high power, everything, like, you got no choice but to see it. It's like, the way little bud coming, that's why, like, I ain't had a partner in years, but me being with him, got with him, seeing his motivation, how he moving and how he going about it, it's up, like, there's no telling, like.
I see it going up, bro, like, it's on the beginning, and like, it already feel like we up, like, it just the beginning, so, like, once we really start putting everything in motion, like, it's gonna really be up for real.
Definitely, like, it's like I said, it's gonna be hard not to see it. It's gonna be hard not to see how we're coming, like, shit, it's a major science behind it, so there's no coming with it, like, we ain't just putting it and slapping anything together, like,
For sure. Oh, man, can y'all explain to the viewers, man, as far as just being bought and production, what's the difference, man, for the people that don't know in the dog world? What's production, then what's just being bought out here? Like, which one are you going for?
There's no problem with hopping in with what you bought, like, you go hard with whatever, like, shoot, you gotta buy to get somewhere sometimes, but I say don't buy everything thinking like that's the way to go. Like, buy into you, but what you see yourself wanting to go, like how you see yourself wanting to go. Like, don't buy into that person off of, oh yeah, I got this, so I'm doing this, or it's gonna be this, and all this stuff. Like, you gotta know your vision, you gotta know your route. So, like, getting into it, like, I tell him, like, I'm cutting your losses, like, I'm gonna make sure his losses is cut, because in the day I took a lot of L's, and everything I done learned is basically off of the work that I done put in, but I done had to go through myself, because I didn't jump in this having a mentor or somebody telling me, oh, do this or do that, and like that. I jumped in straight from P4s, knowing what I know, seeing seeing dogs and all that stuff, fight, whatever, like anything like that. So that's all I know. Like I know the game now, but when I first got in, it wasn't like that. Like, so I took a lot of hits, but now, I'm gonna say, man, it's up.
Sure.
It's hard, man. The way these dogs coming, man. They seen us in 22, so they don't think it's bliss. Expect the same thing in 23.
For sure.
I feel like though, if you buy a dog, like it's cool, like, but once you really produce that dog, like it's gonna be a way different feeling. Like the dog I just produced, like I was just telling my bro, like I really feel like he my son, like, cause like soon as he came out, his mama, like I was there, so I've been there, like soon as he came out, so I feel like that's my son, so the feeling is different. I ain't feel like that like with the dog that I bought, the dog I produced, like it's a different feeling.
That's definitely a major feeling, a major different feeling when you produce it. When you produce it yourself, and like me, I just got rid of my last dog that I didn't buy. Everything I got on my yard now is produced. So now there's generations on top of generations. I'm looking forward to building my own line, building my own blood, going as far as I can go with it, stuff like that. So like them are like I say, them the trials and errors you have to go through to get to where you at right now. And like I say, like it's the beginning. Like we done been in it doing what we're doing like for a minute. I done shoot it's been since 16, but you have to go through it. Like but right now it's the beginning. Like it's the beginning. So it's up.
For sure, man. So basically, we telling folks straight up, man. Like we producing over here, man. We're producing that Kaotic South for sure, man. We're producing, man. What's in this yard. Man, we're back with the push-up, man. We had to take a quick little intermission, man, but we're back at it, man. So the next question is, man, like, what are y'all looking for in these dogs, man? Like, what makes a good dog? What make a good exotic dog to you, Kaotic South?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say what everybody got their own preference. Everybody got their own what they looking for in a dog, what they feel like gonna be the better dog. Some people tails, some people no tails. And I done been around the book with it. So now being out, seeing certain things, it's like the game really gotta tell you. Like you can have one of the baddest dogs and sit behind the scenes with it and never show the dog, never talk about the dog, pop out with the dog, and everybody, wow, where that dog come from and stuff like that. That dog right there take you off, like had you in a different lane just by one person seeing it and everybody talking about it. So like it's a preference. Every dog can be a hitter. Like I ain't gonna say every dog can be a hitter, but it can be a hitter in every breed and somebody drop. Like no matter the breed, like I can't say, like I really can't say like what makes the best dog. Like if I can tell you like what I'm looking for in a dog, structure wise, the look, pedigree to match the look, all around the board, a bull. Like now it's everybody screaming tails. So 23 we coming with tails, we hitting with tails, and what you gonna say when we come through swinging and banging? Like you seen we hold 22, we walked a lot down. So now 23 when we come through with the tails, what we really gonna say then?
For real. My preference of like exotic bully, like really like my preference is I want my dog to be like, I don't want it to be overly freaked out, but I want it to be like a little freaked out, a big head, chest spread, chest drop, like big head, all that, like really like I don't really want no small dog, but I want a dog with a body, but I don't really want no tall dog, but I want a small dog though, like with that body, like and when he come through, like everybody see him, like
You know that wild
no, for sure, like that's him right there. Fact.
For sure.
Wild fact when you come through, like that's why I say it don't matter what dog it is, like a bull, exotic bull, micro, nano, pocket, XL. If you got a wild fact, you got a wild fact. Like, but people need to tell you. You can't sit here and, oh, I got this, I got that, and I got that. And you can feel how you feel. And I can't say, like, feel how you
2022, man. I seen y'all hit a lot of dog shows this year, man. So crazy, man. I was with y'all with a lot of these dog shows for sure, man. So can you just let the people know, like, what was one of y'all favorite dog shows, and what are you looking at? Like, what's the gains of being able to be at these dog shows to compete with your dogs?
Dog show feel like that's a whole different feeling. Like you can sit in the house with your dog, but once you go through the show, like bro, I just feel like it's a whole different feeling. You go see hella hard dogs, like, but you go see little film too, but most of the time, like, you go see straight person, and like, once you really get out there, like, it's a different feeling.
Yeah, you'll understand the game sometimes going to these dog shows. People say, oh, they don't go to dog shows for this reason, that reason. You're like I said, you can sit in the house and not do none of that, but going to these dog shows, I really think in a way it's a vital thing. Like, going to these dog shows tell you, like, what's out here, tell you what people's looking for in a certain way. I'm not too big on trying to breed for what the people want. I want what I want, breed for what I want. I want everything to match up the way I like it. Like, and if you like it, you love it, I got it here for you, come get it. But other than that, like, when it comes to like the dog shows and all this and stuff, like, I can't say which one was really like the best one, because we turned up every one of them.
It's the Carolina one bit now.
Yeah, see, Carolina.
That's one of the guys, like,
that's one. Shout out to
and
BJ.
then it was a lot of people there, like, sure to God, like, they was.
That one, the Carolinas, put on for the Carolinas, for show, definitely for show. And when you go to these dog shows, people people want to put their dog in categories that don't match their dog, or they just hear, oh, it's the blood, I got the blood. Man, your dog blood better match the look better match the pedigree, everything better match when you talking about you got the blood and you put it in the category. Now you mad because you didn't win, but I'll put my dog in every category that I know mine of. And 9 times out of 10, not just seeing it, I'm gonna come out with half of them categories. We gonna come out with half of them categories because I'm gonna study the ring, I'm gonna look around. Like, it's no competition, but it's competition when it comes down to it. I'm gonna look around, pay attention to what's going on, what the judge is looking for, how it's going on. And I know, like, okay, how we about to approach this. Like, I already know, like, so you know, like, going to these shows is a vital thing. Like, get out here and go to these shows because it's a different experience for sure.
Everybody be screaming like best crown, best baby, like, nah, you don't be looking like crown of the baby, so it ain't even no one to really scream that to produce a dog that really look like that. Cause if it came out that, like, you could really produce on that look like it, but don't just scream like it's all crown if you don't look like crown, cause you gonna really be looking stupid.
For sure.
That's something a lot of people don't understand.
For sure.
You gotta understand the game and know, like, bro, that dog don't look like it don't look like it. The blood don't mean nothing. You better work the blood. Now it's time for you to work the blood and get your best out of it.
For sure.
If that dog don't look like it don't look like it. It's just your producer. That's that one sitting in the field. That's your producer. And build off of it. Build your thing.
Looking forward to Chaotic South, man. What are we gonna see just different from y'all guys this year?
We just come hard, like YouTube, more Instagram live, more Facebook posts, like we being more consistent. Just coming way more hard than last year. Just stepping, like, coming way hard, like, for real.
Man, ain't gonna expect a lot from us. Like I say, all our breedings this year gonna be high power breedings. Like, I count, like, we're gonna at least have at least 6 to 7 breedings this year.
Man, I got
one down.
Too, like, that just probably just.
It's just like probably minimum or something like that. Like, we gonna be dropping a lot this year. So you gotta
way more.
We sat down last year and went hard with the shows and everything. We had our productions and everything at the beginning of the year. We showed y'all how it was coming. Now productions having productions, so you know what we was outside with. So now you know how we coming outside this year. So, like, it's gonna be a great year. It's 23. It's jump, man. Yeah, we breaking records this year, so it's fit for us to got how it's going hard.
Yeah, and then we don't really show y'all everything, so, like, y'all never, like, y'all ain't gonna never, like,
That's one thing you better learn with the game.
Yeah,
You can't
like,
show
you ain't gonna
everything.
never know it's coming, cause like it's a lot of stuff in the cut that's hard, but we ain't gonna never show. Like it's producers, like they cookers, like we just go pop out with their production and they gonna be there.
For sure, man.
Got a couple of them in the oven, couple of them down, fresh out the oven.
In the
So
oven for real, like, like
it's about to get hot, man. We about to turn South Carolina up. South Carolina about to be lit, man. Whole South Carolina doing their thing, man. But listen, man, Chaotic South, man, we about to turn it up a little bit more. We about to break the knob.
For sure, man. But how do you feel like being a mentor to TJ, man? Like a young guy just coming up and just breaking his way into the bully game. Like how do you feel about being a mentor to him, man? Like,
So one thing about TJ, like for real, when I'm a vibe person. Like I'm really big on how I interact with somebody interact with me. Like even off a conversation, how you talk and stuff. So like when I first met with bro, like he seemed like it was like he was so amped up. Like you say, he had that girl. You got a girl named Moet. He was so amped up about Moet. Moet the best dog. She this and that, like everything. So we had a what was it, May 7th. May 7th is when the day I met TJ. Came to the dog show. We had a little meet and greet. Came to the show, and I'm actually doing a podcast at the time. He was cutting the corner. So I'm on the podcast like, man, I can't even talk. Like he right there, like he cutting the corner. I'm laughing like, stack your girl. So after that, we kind of stayed in touch. But I seen how he liked to interact. Like he interacts. So like then I find out he stayed like 5-10 minutes talks from me. I told him like, sure, we can come to the show. And they said, you can come to the show with me anytime, go to the show. So we at the show every time. Then it got to going to the show. I'm seeing how you interact at the show. Like you really interact. Like he don't just sit around, do this, like he interact. Then also not knowing like he really been doing this thing on Instagram. So seeing how he know this person know him, it's like okay, like we somebody like the way we doing our thing. I'm on Facebook, you on Instagram, we can rotate back and forth doing our thing. But one day we talking and I remember him getting out of the car. And he was on the phone with somebody said, my kennel partner. I said, okay, we partners out there. Okay, took it from there. It was never no real conversation of, this and that, but I took it how it was, like, cause I see his energy, I see how he coming and stuff like that, and it's being that way ever since. Like, so like, how he coming, I tell him, like, this is me, like, I'm a genuine person, so I tell him, like, the way you coming is no way, like, won't nobody see you, and then, like, I'm really somebody, like, I done been through my ups and downs, I've seen what can happen in this game, so as long as I can be somebody to cut his losses and help him in the time that he needs to elevate, like, I feel like he can elevate quicker than I did, because I didn't have none of this. I didn't have nobody telling me, this and it, don't do this, don't go this way. Like, sometimes, if you have it, it's a good thing. Sometimes, like, like, it's hard coming up by yourself, like, trying to figure it out. Like, so with him, like, I'm really trying to cut the road losses, because I see how he coming, I see what he want, and it's not just for, like, a little moment thing. I can tell it's in him. Like, you can tell the difference when something is somebody, like, you can really see it and understand, like, what you're passionate about it. And the same thing with me, like, I know my passion behind it, so I know we're gonna take it somewhere. Just, it gotta be us, shit, and my boy Buddy Vision behind the camera, because he's gonna stay with us at all these shows. So at the end of the day, if it only gotta be us listening, it's over, like, shoot, it ain't no guy stopping us listening. Shit, so.
how you feel about having Chaotic South in your corner, man? Like, being that shit, he's a little older than you, man, and you like the youngest in South Carolina doing your thing, man. Like, just elaborate on that, man. Just tell me, goddamn, like the pluses of having him in your corner, bro.
Nah, like for real, bro. Like this shit with me and Big Bro, like this shit personal. Cause like I lost my best friend, you feel me? My sister, you feel me? So like now, like I really feel like I got my best friend like on some shit. So like this shit personal, like it's bigger than dogs, like it's my bro, like for sure.
Man, I'm back with Chaotic South Kennels, man. So, man, this question for both of y'all guys, man. Like, Chaotic, you could elaborate first, man. What's the next big dog show that y'all attending this year?
Man, you know, we pushing what is it, January 28th to the jungle.
Biggest dog show in the world.
Biggest dog show in the world. Shout out to June Williams for throwing the biggest dog show in the world. So, you know, that's what we pushing on too. Gotta pop out, see what the smoke about. But shoot, like, we gonna really, it's gonna be, I hope we throw a jungle too, because we really need that middle of the year smoke. We got a lot of puppy smoke coming out. Like, we done, like, what we going to the jungle with, they done seen. But we still got a couple people we gotta get beside, but they done seen this. So it's time for us to pop out with some new puppy smoke. Time for my boy to pop out and show what he done produced. You know, time we got all put it in rotation and really show what it is. Cause hey, we everywhere this year. Hey, we ain't on the East Coast this year. It's West Coast.
It's a show. He gonna do 2 on.
I think he did if I say he really need to do it. So if he do it, oh yeah. We back outside with the puppies. Big puppy smoke.
For sure, man. Hey, man, for everybody who just wondering, man, where can they find y'all at, man? Where y'all at with it, man? What social sites that we can find you guys at?
Instagram hard at Chaotic South _ exotic. Like, I've been on that more than Facebook, but I'm on Facebook too. TJ space Glenn. That's my Facebook page, and that's the really true social. I'm really pushing hard. I'm finna get on YouTube real soon.
Yeah, and I'm on Facebook pretty hard. Getting to Instagram, but both of them is Chaotic South, Kaotic South Hollis, HALIS. That's both of them, Chaotic South Hollis. That's both platforms, but Instagram, we're gonna turn up a little bit harder on Instagram this year. I'll try and follow Lil Broly this year on Instagram. She's doing our thing on Facebook already, but Instagram we're gonna come a little hard on Instagram for sure.
Instagram way different than Facebook. I gotta get on Instagram.
For sure. Alright, you guys, man, we had a great show, man. It's the second episode of the Push Up, man, with Vonnie Vision, man. And I had a great time pushing up on Chaotic South Hollis and Chaotic South TJ, man. This is the Push Up, man, for sure, man. I appreciate you guys for coming on.
Thank you, my dog, for having us. You know it, man. Anytime, you know, come back down the line, because we're gonna have some to show you, but shit show.
I'm real tapping in with it. Come strong all year long. Chaotic South TJ, I'm rocking with my Vision. It's the Push Up, man.
It's your boy Chaotic South, rocking with my dog Vonnie Vision. It's the Push